Welcome back to 5 Talk Street. I'm Scott Murray. Last year, the portion of Americans living in poverty climbed to an unbelievable 46.2 million people. With record numbers of Americans living below the poverty line, it is more important than ever right now to help those who are struggling to make ends meet. Joining me right now is Major Ward Matthews. He is the DFW Metroplex Commander for the Salvation Army. Longtime friend, and thanks for all that you continue to do over the Salvation Army. These are tough times, though, for everybody, aren't they?
They are. Thank you, Scott. They are very difficult times. We're seeing more need out there and fewer ways for people to make those ends meet. It's not easy.
See, that's the crazy part about it. And I heard today or yesterday, I heard, and I think it was on the Today Show, they had a figure that half of the population in America that is among the working force is making less than $25,000 a year. Unbelievable. And you think what we have to, to do to survive these days. So a group like yourself that has done such incredible things for so many decades, for centuries, and now here you are saying, hey, we need some help, and a lot of times it's just not there, is it?
That's true. There's less money from corporations. Individuals are being very careful about their donations, and yet everyone wants to help. They're being as generous as possible. The country will pull out of this at some point, and we'll look back on it and see that we helped each other out, and that's important.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. It's challenging, I'm sure. Well, what's new on the horizon for the Salvation Army? This time of year, we always think of the Salvation Army, and that's synonymous with the incredible Angel Tree. And how many years has it been now for the Angel Tree?
The Angel Tree has been since 1979, 1984, right here in the Metroplex, and a wonderful program that not only links donors to those who are in need, but actually provides a very strong economic development component and protection for families. One of the things that I like to point out is whether a parent is poor or wealthy, that parent loves the child and is going to make sure something's under the tree. Too often for a family in need, that means they can't pay in January the light bill. They can't put gas in the car. So if we can get families to come and link families who will help adopt an angel, make sure there's something under the tree, then those parents will set aside their money, keep it, and pay those bills when it's cold and they need to.
Well taken. And I can't believe that there's a viewer out there right now that has not heard of either the Salvation Army or the Angel Tree. But for those that might not have, or maybe forgot how it works, explain how you go to a mall and how you go through the routine of getting an angel.
Sure. You go to one of the 10 malls that we have, and you find the Angel Tree. You pick an angel, perhaps an angel that means something, that has the same name as one of your children, the same age, and you shop for that child. You get a toy item, a need item that child needs. You shop for them, bring those gifts back to the location where you adopted the child, and the Salvation Army guarantees that child whose name is on that paper angel then is the child who receives it on Christmas morning. And
it's an unwrapped toy, correct?
Unwrapped, that's right.
Unwrapped. So you go out and you see, oh, gee, here's Johnny. He's 10, and he lives over in wherever, Lancaster. Sure. All right? So you pick that up, and you go buy that, and then just bring it right back, and it's simple as that, right?
It's as simple as that for the donor, and yet they're connecting with a real child, and that child knows that someone has cared for them. They don't know that there's a donor out there who does it.
Right.
That's mom and dad and Santa.
Right.
But that's how it works, and it's wonderful.
Great stuff. And last year, 55,000 children, young people in this area, is that right?
That's right. 55,000 children and seniors.
Unbelievable. And I'm sure that continues to grow now as the economy worsens every day, right?
It does. We're seeing increased need this year. We want to help as many as possible, but one of the dilemmas we have is we could take on 10 more thousand, but could we get 10 more thousand donors to shop? We don't want to disappoint a child at Christmas.
Salvation Army has been around since 1865.
That's correct.
The year that put it in perspective, that Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. That's a long, long, long time ago. You've been here in North Texas since 1889.
Right. Well over 100
years. You've been involved with the Salvation Army, I think, forever, or pretty close to it.
Well, actually, my great-great-grandfather in London, England, where the Salvation Army started, was one of those alcoholics that the Salvation Army picked up. And 5 generations later, alcoholism, substance abuse is not known in our family, and we're still paying back that debt. I've been doing it for 27 years.
What an incredible family legacy.
That's wonderful.
I had no idea. Well, and that's what I was going to ask you. What is the proudest thing you are of being a part of the Salvation Army and all that you really continue to do, not only here in North Texas, but around the country?
Maintaining the focus, which sometimes takes some bravery, on representing the needs of the very, very poor to the community at large, and also maintaining that focus that there is an important life to be led here on earth, and that there is a way that every individual can have a relationship with a loving God. When I see how focused our organization has been since 1865 on that two-pronged mission, I'm very proud of everyone.
Well, you have great reason to be proud, and we continue to be just enamored and most impressed by all the Salvation Army continues to do. Really, it's awesome. It really is.
We don't do it without a lot of partners.
Well, I tell you what, Major Matthews, it's always great to see you. Thanks for all you personally continue to do, and best of luck here in 2011 for the Salvation Army.
Thank you.
And this holiday season.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, sounds like a deal. Likewise, same to you. Still lots to come. We're coming right back, so don't you go away. 5 Talk Street continues after this.